Hello, it's been a while since I talked to you. I wanted to follow up on my advice from 2019. That was when I suffered probably about the worst attacks I've ever had in my life with cluster headaches. I was going through 3 to 5 a day, sometimes up to seven, and it was terrible. And I shared with you at that time tips and tricks that I knew of at that moment that helped me abort a cycle. Right now in San Antonio, the mold, which, if anybody's heard anything that I've said before, is a huge trigger, is at over 11,000, and the allergen report, and combined with mountain cedar, and that really gets to me. So, what occurred after 2019 is I had no issues after those 10 weeks, probably the most debilitating and crippling time of my life for that moment. I really could not function at all for a very long time. After that, I started changing my lifestyle, doing some things. The COVID pandemic hit, so definitely things had to be different. And I actually was thinking, how can I get off of chemically charged items like Red Bull and Benadryl and not use those items either? And an acupuncturist that I had tried to help me out with this scenario back in 2016 said, "Have you ever tried ice compression?" Now, I had an accident in January the 8th, and it kind of shook me up a little bit, and I started feeling like nerve pain down my arms and in my neck. So she had me use what? Of course, your friend. The 99-cent Walmart freeze pack, right? And I would put it at different locations on my back to be able to help me get over the pain that I was experiencing from the accident. And that was in the beginning of January. That was like a week after. So just 2 days ago, and just now, as I'm recording this, that's all I used. And I don't know if anybody that's previously viewed the other one, all I really did was do it orbitally, like this, on the side of my head, wherever the pain was the worst, and then I put it on my neck. And what's great about these is you can kind of apply pressure and roll your neck back and forth where the pain is the worst, right? But now my neck wrinkles. So you do this. I literally aborted an attack that I had just now in less than 5 minutes. Not even kidding. Less than 5 minutes. No oxygen. I did not take anything else. It's relieved any nerve pain that I had in my back over the past few weeks. And so I figured, well, the same thing applies. Maybe I should try this now that I'm starting to go into a cycle again due to the high mold and high cedar in San Antonio. So give it a shot. Seemed to work. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. I've just been a guy that's been suffering through this for, you know, talking about 12 years now on top. So I just hope that you find relief, and I hope that you are being safe. And I believe that because of the pandemic, there's a lot of anxiety and depression. If you feel that, get some mental help. Anxiety and depression and hypertension and worry about what's going on the next day or the next, and high allergens in the air. These all contribute to these headaches. And again, ice is your best friend. And I've been doing it the past couple of days, once again, without any other pharmaceuticals of any kind. And it's been working. So much love to y'all. Take care. I'll see you again. All right, good morning. I wanted to add to my previous portion of this video that this is now another piece of my arsenal, and it's probably one of the best so far. When I recorded that previous segment, it was about 15 weeks ago. And now, after 15 weeks of still battling Cluster headaches. This has been my best choice for the arsenal. Not only the ice, but this as well. It was a gift given to me by a friend who was concerned about my neck and my back pain that I was experiencing. And as with the ice, I figured, why not? Let me try it on the cluster headache, and I'll tell you about what happens here in a minute. Good morning. I have not apparently got much sleep. I really don't care how busted I look, because the importance is of how to get relief. Again, when I first started getting these headaches, I will put this on the floor. This comes with a kit, and it's about, I don't know, I'd say about 12 inches long, 15 inches long. I will start by placing it, my head right there. Even right now, without a headache, this feels great. It's directly in the back of the head, because a lot of science says that it's the hypothalamus that is going crazy. Now, this is the weird part. Within about, I'd say, like less than 5 minutes, you know how this nostril always seizes? Within less than 5 minutes, this thing magically opens up. It's almost like I hear a popping that goes on inside of my nostril here, and then boom, I can breathe, which is weird. But then, of course, back here, I add a little bit over, because again, the neck starts to get tense and it starts to get tight. Going back to the ice, how I would move the ice pack around orbitally. This is the same principle right here. After, you'll feel the waves in the back of your head too, that like you'll feel them like wrapping around the side of your head. It's really bizarre, but it does feel good. And it's like, it's way better than the headache. After that, I adjust and go to where the pain, of course, is ultimately the greatest, right there on the side. And be careful. Do not fall asleep. They even say it on the box. Don't fall asleep. You're not supposed to be doing that on these mats. But wow, I went through 4 headaches last night. 4. And each one of them, I was able to get it under control using the mat instead of the ice within about 10 minutes, 10 minutes or less, at least to where the pain was bearable. So yeah, there you go right there, and there you go right there. That's all I have, and peace and blessings and a prosperous 2021 to y'all. Take care.